SeattleBoatDetailing.com.
Hey guys, thanks for joining me. In today's video we're going to be talking about polishing dark colored fiberglass, how to do it, why you need to, and kind of just the process we use. So first off, I usually like to spread the compound I use right onto the dark colors if they're moderately to heavily oxidized, and that gives me enough product to work and time to work to get the oxidation out. If I'm buffing just white fiberglass, I'll typically just put a little bead of the compound onto my pad or onto the surface directly, as opposed to how I've spread it out on this dark color here. On the darker colors, they just tend to dry out more, and so if you put enough product right on the dark color that's oxidized, it'll typically give you better working time and better results, and that's why we do that. So before you go out and spend a couple $100 on a polisher and $100 more on pads and materials, really want to consider, is this something you want to do? If it is, great, here's how you do it. But just be aware, lots of risk involved in what I'm doing here. I've been doing this for 26 years and have seen my fair share of damage, have caused a little bit of damage here and there, just because it's part of the deal. If you're running a machine at high speed, it generates heat, friction, got lots of stuff you can hit and damage here. I'm working right next to this vinyl, the graphics that are next to this blue. On this top edge there's very fine pinstriping above and below it, I believe, and then on that bigger lower stripe there's a pretty good sized graphic too. So that, and then combined with the small edges, this rub rail I'm bumping up against with the polisher right here, all of these things can get damaged in this process, and that's not even including the actual surface I'm working, which is this blue fiberglass. That in itself is easily damaged by polishing. So before you just grab a buffer and think, oh, that looks so easy, really think about what you're doing, be careful, decide if it's something you want to risk damaging, because there definitely is a high probability of damage when you pick up a buffer and do this type of work. In this video I used a DeWalt high-speed or rotary polisher set to the lowest setting, which I believe is 2200 RPM. I try and go to the lowest speed possible. I was using a wool pad in this particular, and Meguiar's heavy oxidation remover was the first step of this polish. Next I did the white fiberglass on this boat, and then repolished all of the dark color with Meguiar's Flagship Premium mixed with a little bit of diamond cut. There's that blue on my pad you can see in that last shot. That will spread into the white if you start buffing blue first and then go into white. So typically we'll do the white first just to save our pad. And finally, here is a shot of just the finished white and blue. We detailed this boat completely inside and out. We did all the vinyl and everything as well. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them. And as always, have a great day.